are free to believe in whatever you want, but I think I'll prefer this. And that is something which is like a red flag. That means, you are going off hook. You are, becoming independent. You might not, keep serving. Hey everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about healthy behaviors that infuriate narcissistic parents. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So narcissistic parents want everything healthy for themselves, every good thing for themselves. But when it comes to their children, their spouse, you know, uh, they don't want the good stuff for them. Yeah, they don't want their kids to experience the healthy stuff. Yeah, because if the kids experience the healthy stuff, they might grow up to be a healthy individual. They might begin to question them. They might begin to, confront them. They might, uphold boundaries. They might distance themselves, yeah, from their narcissistic parent. And this is not what the narcissistic parents want out of their children. They breed for return, yeah. So, they like keeping such an environment at home. They like grooming and, conditioning and brainwashing their children in such a way that their kids grow up to be emotionally disabled or psychologically disabled individuals, yeah, who are, codependent on them, who are dependent on them for anything and everything, yeah. I mean, the kid might, go out and make money, but the kid should be emotionally dependent on me, yeah, because money is coming in and who doesn't like money, yeah. But as long as my kid is dependent on me emotionally, everything is fine. I have him on hook and I will get anything out of him, yeah. Plus the money, name, fame, I mean, there are a lot of things, yeah, that these narcissistic parents crave. It's every narcissistic parent's, wet dream to play God, yeah. They created you, and now you need to serve them, and you need to feel obligated, and you need to, devote your entire life in their service, yeah. So that's how things are. Narcissistic parents hate when their kids are happy. Narcissistic parents, you know cannot stand if their kids are behaving and functioning in a healthy way, yeah. Because if they are behaving in a healthy way, they might run away, yeah. At some point they might run away and distance themselves, yeah. They might not, buy the narcissistic parents bullshit, yeah. They might, say no. They might refuse. They might not play along. And that is like a red flag for the narcissistic parent, yeah. They did not breed you so that you can have your own autonomy. They did not breed you so that you can be your own unique, authentic self. They did not breed you so that you can enjoy your life and, have a life of your own. No, they breed you so that you can serve them. Yeah, it's pretty one way. Yeah, so they are like those, farm breeders and, those animal breeders, yeah. They do it for return. They don't start family for altruistic reasons. I know it's really painful, but that's, the reality. That's how things are in narcissistic families, yeah. They bring you in this world so that you can do things for them, yeah, and not the other way around. They might do bare minimum. They will exaggerate that bare minimum, and they will keep guilt tripping you. They will keep extorting things from you. They might, spend around a couple of $100 on you in raising you and in, getting you to school and other things. And, when your time comes, when you are able, when you are working, when you are independent, then they are going to, literally extort the maximum out of you, yeah. So it's almost like a short-term investment, short-term small investment with long-term huge return, yeah. So they will do this much and they will expect this much in return, yeah. And, they are shameless. They have a lot of ways to guilt trip you. They have a lot of ways to make you feel obligated, and they know how to extort things out of you, yeah. They will not let you enjoy your life. They will not let you, have things for your own self, yeah. They will, some way or the other, get things out of you, yeah, because they brought you in this world so that you can do things for them, yeah, and not to do things for your own self. Now, coming to the healthy behaviors that infuriate narcissistic parents. The first healthy behavior that really drives them crazy, that infuriates the narcissistic parent, is setting boundaries. So, if you assert your need for boundary or space, you know, it's almost like a red flag. It's almost like a attack, yeah, for the narcissistic parent. And it really enrages them. They feel that they are losing control. If you are demanding privacy, space, if you are upholding boundary, means you are going off hook. You might run away, you might leave them. And that is something which is like a red flag that really causes them narcissistic injury. Yeah, and when you cause them narcissistic injury, you will have to experience the narcissistic rage. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are not like healthy parents. Healthy parents teach you what boundaries are, and how you need to uphold boundaries, and how you need to take help of boundaries, and how you can get respect, yeah, by using boundaries. Yeah, so healthy parents will teach you all of these life skills. With narcissistic parents, they will run over the boundaries that you put up. They are not going to let you have your privacy and space. They want to know anything and everything that is happening in your life. Yeah, and that's how they are able to control you. That's how they are able to forecast your next move, and that's how they are able to plan their next move. Yeah, what they need to do with you, so that they can have you on hook for long. So setting boundary is like a red flag. In healthy setup, people respect your boundaries. People appreciate and really care for your boundaries. Yeah, people don't push your boundaries. People are okay, you need space, you need some privacy, these are your limitations and these are your boundaries. It's absolutely okay. With narcissistic parents, it's like loss of control. If she's wanting some privacy and space, if she's upholding boundaries, she might run away, and I don't need to let her do that. Yeah, so if my child is wanting some space, boundary, it's not a good sign. My child might run away. Yeah, my child might outgrow, my child might become independent and might leave me. Yeah, so the best thing is guilt trip him, her, shame her, criticize them, emotionally blackmail them, summon the flying monkeys, and triangulate things. Silent treatment, passive aggressive behavior, and a lot of stonewalling, withholding love and affection. So narcissistic parents view setting boundaries as a bad thing. It's like a red flag. The other healthy behavior that infuriates narcissistic parent is self-confidence. So when you present yourself confidently, when you develop this self-esteem, self-worth, when you in some way present your authentic self, and you're not ashamed about it, that is something which is like a red flag for the narcissistic parent. They want you to be ashamed of your authentic side. They don't want you to connect to your authentic side. They don't want you to develop confidence, self-worth and self-esteem. They want you to be someone with whom they can play dirty, and then again next morning you are ready to engage them, you are ready to entertain them, you are ready to serve them. Yeah, so when you present confidence, when you are confident about yourself, when you have embraced your authentic self, when you are not taking their criticism seriously, instead you are just being yourself, that is like a red flag. Yeah, and that hurts them. Yeah, because if you have got hold of your confidence, if you are working on your self-esteem and self-respect, if you are developing a sense of self, if you are getting in touch with your authentic side, if you are embracing your authentic self, you might not be a shapeshifter. You might not keep shape shifting. Yeah, to suit their needs, wants and requirement. Yeah, you might choose to be your authentic self, and that is something which infuriates them. They brought you in this world to serve them and not to serve your own self. Yeah, so when you present yourself with confidence, you know, it hurts them. The other healthy behavior that infuriates the narcissistic parent is independent thinking. So when children form their own opinion and challenge the parents' view, it enrages the narcissistic parents who crave unquestioning obedience. So they want a dog. Yeah, I mean, that's how things are. They want you to behave like a dog, an obedient dog who doesn't question. But when you have your own independent thinking, when you are uh, upholding your opinion and views which are different from their, that is like a red flag. Yeah, that's not what they expect or want out of you. They want you to think like them. They want you to like the things they like. They want you to have the same view about certain things the way how they do. Yeah, they don't want you to have a different opinion or view. Yeah, independent opinion, view, or thought about things. Yeah, so it's almost like a red flag, and that really infuriates the narcissistic parent. That really enrages them. Yeah, it hurts them when you have your own independent thought and opinion. Yeah, you're not buying their idea, their BS, and you are saying it's okay if you feel that way, it's okay if you believe in that, but I think this is working for me. I think this is okay for me. I think I'll stick to this. I think I believe in this. You are free to believe in whatever you want, but I think I'll prefer this. And that is something which is like a red flag. That means you are going off hook. You are becoming independent. You might not keep serving them. They want a a devoted slave. Yeah, who never asks question, who never disagrees, who never says no, who never refuses, who always says yes, 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 yes. Healthy parents like your independent thinking, your independent views and ideas. They entertain, they appreciate that, they encourage that. But in a narcissistic family, it's almost like a cult. You have to think and behave the way they do or the way they approve of. Yeah, if you go south or if you go your way, they are going to ostracize you, they're going to vehemently criticize you, shame you, guilt trip you, do all sorts of nasty things. And when they fail to control you, when they fail to impose their views and thoughts and ideas on you, then they are going to try and ostracize you. Yeah, they are going to try and sabotage you. They are going to pit your siblings against you. They are going to run smear campaign against you. They are going to in a way isolate you from the others. Yeah, and that's how things are in narcissistic families. In healthy families, you're free to think however you want. Yeah, you are free to have independent view, thoughts and ideas about things, and that's absolutely okay. Yeah, but in narcissistic families, it's like a cult. I believe in this, you have to believe in this. If I'll do this, you will have to do this, or else there is no other way. The other healthy behavior that infuriates narcissistic parent is emotional detachment. So showing emotional resilience or refusing to engage in their drama frustrates the narcissistic parents, as they can no longer manipulate their child's emotions. So if they are shouting, howling, or putting up a show and you are not taking part in it, you are not behaving and reacting the way they are, you know that's also seen as a red flag. Yeah, I mean, they see your emotional detachment as loss of control, that you're not playing along, you're not getting in the mud with them. Yeah, you are just distancing yourself, or you're just being calm. You're not engaging in the things the way they are, or the way they expect you to engage in. Yeah, and you are behaving very cold, and you are behaving very calm, and that's not what they want. They are creating all of this chaos so that they can have you on hook, they can loop you in. Yeah, their chaos and drama is basically to establish better control. Yeah, and get you to feel a certain way. But if you are cold, if you are not responding the way how they are expecting you to, that's like a red flag. Yeah, and that is something which uh, they perceive as loss of control. Yeah, they are unable to control your emotion. Yeah, and that is not a good sign. Yeah, they want to be the controller of your life. They want to control your action, they want to control your thought, they want to control your feeling, they want to control your emotion. Yeah, so if they are sad, you are happy, that's like a red flag. If they are creating a drama and you are silent, you are calm and quiet, and you are doing, your thing, and you are in your own world, that is like a red flag. Yeah, how dare he, how dare she, why is she not playing along, why is she not reacting, yeah, in a certain way, why is she so calm and quiet? Yeah, so it's like a red flag, and that is something which really infuriates the narcissistic parent. In a healthy setup, it's okay, I am sad about something, but you are free to be happy. Yeah, not everyone is expected to be sad. If I have lost a relative, I might grieve about it, I might feel sad about it, but I cannot expect my partner also to feel sad about it. He might have no idea as to who that relative was, so he is not connected, he is not in touch, so I cannot expect him to cry and howl the way how I do, yeah, with the death of this relative. Yeah, but in narcissistic families, it's like a cult. If I'm crying and howling, you also have to cry and howl. If I'm happy and dancing, you also have to be happy and dance. You cannot have your own set of individual expressions, emotions, and feelings and experiences. It has to be the family feeling, it has to be the family emotion, it has to be the family thinking, it has to be the family, everything. Yeah, so if the family is grieving about something, you also have to grieve about it. If the family is thinking about a thing in a certain way, you have to think about that thing in that specific way. You cannot think independently or different from the way how they are thinking about things. The other healthy behavior that infuriates narcissistic parent is seeking external support. So when children turn to others for advice or emotional support, narcissistic parents feel abandoned and betrayed, leading to fits of anger. Yeah, so they don't want you to reach out to others for support and validation, or love and affection. They want you to be dependent on them, and then they will control, yeah, all that love, affection, attention. They're going to take help of silent treatment, and that's how they will sometimes feed you, they will starve you emotionally, and that's how they have you on hook. But when they see that you have external support system, you have people who are validating you, you have people who love you, who care for you, that's like a red flag. Yeah, my son might leave me, my son might not play along the way how he used to earlier, because now he has a wife, now my daughter has a husband, so she might not play along that well, yeah, the way how she used to play along earlier before her marriage. So narcissistic parents then feel abandoned, they feel betrayed, and again it is because they breed you for return. So if you start a family of your own, if you take charge of your life, it's all like a red flag for them. Yeah, you have to start family the way how they want you to. You have to get into the thing that they approve of. You have to choose a partner that they approve of. You have to breed when they want you to. You have to do the savings when they want you to. Otherwise you should give them and not have your own personal saving. Yeah, so they want to micromanage and control every aspect of your life. Now when you have your own support system, you have your sources of your external validation, love and affection, that's very threatening for them. In healthy families, no one is threatened by all of those things. It's okay, you can have a lover, you can have a wife, you can have a husband, you can have your own family. Yeah, I mean, you're free to have your own family, you're free to have your own support system, you're free to have friends, you are free to have people who validate you, who appreciate you, who motivate you, who support you. That's absolutely normal. But in narcissistic family, again, it's the cult mindset. If it's not me, there can be no one else in your life. Yeah, I am the only one. Yeah, I'm the parent and I'm the only one who will decide what's good for you, what you need to do. I'm the one who will decide. If you are doing things by yourself, you are not respecting the family value, you are not respecting the family tradition and honor and all that bullshit. Yeah, so seeking external support is like a red flag. If the kids are seeking external support, if the kids have external support system, if the kids have external sources of validation, love and affection, all of it is like a red flag. And the last healthy behavior that infuriates narcissistic parent is refusing to people please. Yeah, you need to understand, parent pleasers later in life become people pleasers. Yeah, people pleasers were parent pleasers once. Yeah, and that's how it all starts. When children stop bending over backward to meet their parents' endless demands, narcissistic parents lash out, feeling disrespected and deprived of control. I bred you for return. Yeah, and now you are refusing to please me. You are refusing to make me feel good. You are refusing to honor me and respect me. You are refusing to do things my way. Yeah, I will perceive, I mean, the narcissistic parent will perceive all of it as disrespect, all of it as loss of control. Yeah, because you need to do things their way. There is no other way. Yeah, so when you stop pleasing them, when you don't care about pleasing them, or when you don't prioritize them, or when you don't constantly seek their validation and approval, it's like a red flag. Yeah, because you're not pleasing them, you're not burning yourself out to make them happy and seek their validation, which is in the form of a crumb. And it's like a red flag. In healthy setup, in healthy families, you are not expected to please your parents. Yeah, you just please your own self. That's it. Yeah, no one is expected to please anyone. Yeah, people can do the best they can for the others, and that's it. No one is into pleasing business. You can please your own self, because the atmosphere, the environment is so healthy. Everyone is happy. Everyone has this open communication with each other. There is equal reciprocity, and it's a kind of an environment that fosters healthy connection and relationship. Yeah, there is no guilt and shame, there is no ultimatums, there is no consequences or punishment, or vindictiveness or contemptuousness. Yeah, there is no doing numbers, there is no pitting sibling against each other. All of these bad stuff don't exist in healthy family. The environment is such that everyone thrives, blooms and grows and heals and evolves. Kids are not expected to keep pleasing their parents. It's okay. I mean, you go ahead in your life, you do things your way, do what helps you, do what pleases you. You don't have to worry about pleasing me. I can please my own self. Yeah, and you are not supposed to please me. Yeah, you can do the best that you can, and that's it. Yeah, so the people pleasing business is not there. Yeah, but in a narcissistic family, narcissistic parents are like gods. Yeah, the god of that cult. Yeah, whom you need to please, whom you need to bow down and seek forgiveness, whom you need to keep serving, whom you need to constantly make them feel good as a parent. Yeah, keep telling them you're so amazing, you are so good, thank you so much for hitting me, thank you so much for abusing me, you are a perfect parent, you are the best parent, you are next to God. So I mean, that's how things are in narcissistic families. In healthy families, all of that BS is not there. There are ups and downs, there are disagreement, but every thing resolves with time in healthy families. Yeah, I might have my own baggage, you might have your own baggage, I might have my share of challenges, you might have your share of challenges. We can talk things out. Yeah, kids are allowed to talk, express, and there is this safe space where everyone can communicate and be honest. Yeah, the space is so safe that nobody feels that their vulnerabilities will be misused. They open up, they present their vulnerable self. Yeah, and that's how you grow up into a healthy individual. But in narcissistic families, you are forbidden from showing your vulnerable side. Yeah, because every time you try and show your vulnerable side, it will be used against you. Yeah, narcissistic parents are going to misuse your vulnerabilities. They're going to shame you, guilt trip you, blackmail you, do all sorts of things once they get hold of your vulnerabilities and weakness. So we tend to keep masking, we tend to keep shape shifting, and it's pretty one way. In narcissistic families, you are trained to just be a survivor. Yeah, and that's the reason you just are forever stuck in that survival mode if you are raised by narcissistic parents. In healthy family, if you are raised by healthy parents, you will thrive, you will excel, you will grow and evolve. But if you are raised by narcissistic parents, and if you are still in touch with them, if they still have that negative influence over you, you're never going to thrive. You will forever be a survivor. You will survive them, then you will survive another toxic relationship, you'll survive another toxic job, you'll survive another toxic relationship, and that's how things are. So if you are raised by narcissistic parents, you are groomed to be a survivor. Yeah, you are not groomed to thrive. So yes, these were healthy behaviors that infuriate narcissistic parents. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.